Hi, if anyone's tuned in, I'm just getting set up here. Thanks for your patience. All right, hey there, folks. I think I'm all set up here. Just going to go for a high score in Yars Revenge on Atari 2600 while I am on my fleeting lunch break. Not sure how long it'll take me to get to that number, or the number I'm going for, which is unofficially 300,000. My personal high is just a little over 277, and I haven't really played this a lot in a while. So about to find out how rusty I am and whether this high score attempt was ill-conceived on short notice. So let's get started. So, not sure of those watching how much is known about this game. So a little bit of trivia for those who don't know. After I do this, 1 second. See if I can get the thing. Oh, I missed it. I was going for the Easter egg. Okay, so this game was designed by Howard Scott Warshaw, who is most famous or infamous, at least outside of Atari circles, kind of at a more popular level. Most infamous for developing the Atari 2600 ET game, which is widely associated with the gaming crash, the North American gaming crash in the early 80s. I'm not going to go into that whole spiel. That's been talked to death and covered to death by YouTubers, biographers, by Howard Scott Warshaw himself. So it's not a subject I'm going to go into. Needless to say, it wasn't. ET didn't cause the crash. Way more complicated than that. And the reasons for ET being so problematic have much less to do with the programmer than with some kind of things going on in the industry at the time. But again, I said I'm not going to go into the details, and I'm trying not to. Anyway, so yeah, Yars Revenge is probably, in terms of just pure gameplay fun, probably Warshaw's greatest legacy. He had a couple of other games he developed for the 2600, including the Raiders of the Lost Ark game, and he mostly developed, I think technically completed, a sequel to Yars Revenge called Saboteur, but it was shelved because of the crash, and he left the company. So you can play that game now, and at some point I am going to cover it. I've been putting that off for a long time. I need to get serious about getting a handle on Saboteur, but anyway, it's his main legacy. Oh shoot! Good job, Blocky. His main legacy is Yars. Positive legacy, I should say, is Yars and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Even if more humans on net associate him with E.T. and that whole debacle. But so a little bit about Yars Revenge in terms of gameplay. In it, you control a ship that is trying to prevent the oppression of an alien race of people by this this interloper. And I'm revealing a little bit of ignorance here. This game came out with a comic book, even, which I have for collector reasons, but have not read yet. But this object on the right is called a cotile, Qotile, and it occasionally on a shoot, I can't remember what the time interval is, but it'll periodically charge across the screen, and you have to avoid it and all this. That they're guarded by these shields, which alternate between these static shields and these kind of revolving shields, and you have to break them down and kind of clear a path, a firing path between the left side of the screen and the cotile, and you can only shoot the cotile with your cannon, which you activate by touching the cotile. None of this is intuitive, like, at all. It's one of those things, shoot, missed him, where if you don't read the manual, you're going to be really lost on this one. But once you kind of get the patterns down and kind of figure it out, it is brain candy. It is so fun. It is my favorite Atari game, for the record. And yeah, so we're going for a high score today. And I'll stop filling the airspace momentarily. Hello to Trix. I'm trying to look at the chat without dying. I'll take another peek after this round. Incidentally, you get more points in a given round for destroying the cotile, depending on how many. Depending on how many, how much of the shield you've broken down. So that's why I'm kind of trying to. Come on, there we go. Got him. All right. Yeah, just playing some Yars Revenge on the Atari 2600. Oop. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to do a little less talking and some more focusing here, because I'm not really on pace for a high score at the moment. Oh, jeez. And of course, you have a couple of other game elements here. You have the drone following you around continually, stalking you. So you got to evade the drone, and every other level, once you get later in the game, every other level you have, or every couple of levels, I guess, you have this kind of rainbow-looking, pixelated band vertically across the screen that serves as a neutral zone where you can kind of camp out, and the drone can't hurt you. Now, the Kotile can get you if it charges across the screen. You're not safe. You can't hide in the neutral zone from the Kotile, but you can hide from the drone. So, all right, I'm getting a little bit annoyed here. Nice. All right. Oh, shoot. Man, I am not quitting myself well here. Got him. I need to start going for some more extra lives, though. A couple of other little tidbits. If you hit the Kotile as it's charging across the screen with your cannon, you get an extra life. And I am in need of some extra lives right now, so... As can be seen, you can also... Oh, jeez. Killing myself. I am not going to get a high score this round. Might have to start over. I am indeed rusty on this. Jeez. Oh gosh, hand slipped off the, am I done? Yeah, that was it. All right, we're starting over. That was a warm-up. Greetings to whoever's showing up in the stream here. Doing a little Yars Revenge high score run. trying. First attempt was not successful. I pretty much haven't played this game in months, so shaking off some rust. Greetings to any late arrivals. If you didn't hear what I was saying before, or if you haven't seen the description on this stream, we are doing I'm just on lunch break and doing a little Yars Revenge high score run, so. Be sure to say hello in the chat if you haven't already. Gosh. Got him, finally. There we go. Yeah, I'm too rusty. This is also not a great game for a live stream, I'm finding out, because there's really no good way to attend to the chat. Gosh! I'm dying. Oh my gosh. Awful. Okay. Last time. And this guy needs to get back to pretending like he has a job to do. I'm gonna wait till he goes. Let's just say if I actually do get a high score here, it's going to require me working way past my lunch break. Or playing past my lunch break, I should say. So, I'm going to have a moral dilemma pretty soon here. And, spoiler alert, my morals care more about Yars Revenge than they do about my full-time job, so I wonder who's going to win. Needed that. Shoot, dodge, repeat. Exactly. What's up, Crypto? Thanks for popping in. Just had a random itch to challenge my personal best on Yars Revenge on this lunch break of mine. And first 2 runs, we're just going to call them practice, since I haven't played this in like months. A bit rusty, but doing a little bit better right now. I was also talking a bunch at the beginning, and which is just say I'm not good enough at Yars Revenge to talk. Come on, I'm trying to get that Easter egg. Missed it. Yeah, Crypto, I assume you know about the Howard Scott Warshaw Yars Revenge Easter egg. So I won't explain it unless you tell me in the chat you don't know what that is, in which case I'm happy to explain it. Oh, shoot. Alright. If I can pull off the Easter egg during this stream, that would be fun. Shoot. Not right now. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, the Easter egg in Yars Revenge is that if you catch the Kotile while it's charging across the screen, catch it with your cannon, there's a subtle vertical line that appears in the resulting color burst, the explosion, and if you ride that line all the way, if you catch that line and then ride it vertically through the screen, I think you have to get like 2 times through the screen or something like that. I've made this happen once. Anyway, if you do that, then at the break between rounds, instead of your current score appearing, the game developer's initials appear. So, Howard Scott Warshaw. They appear in a kind of a palindrome fashion. Anyway, I actually made a video once making that happen, but been trying to do it on this stream and it hasn't happened yet. It's not very easy. Okay. Yep. But at minimum, I gotta be able to catch it. Even if I can't get the Easter egg, I gotta pad my lives. I'm getting into that stage of the game where Kotile starts getting a little bit hairy. Gonna need those extra lives as cushion. So for the record, I'm nowhere near my high score right now. Oh, jeez. That's what I get for looking at the chat. Yeah, personal high is about 277. I have a screenshot of it somewhere on my phone. So I am unofficially going for 300 here, and I'm not on pace. Oh, freaking drone. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to call it after this round here, or after this this attempt. I'm not gonna get a high score today. Oh, it just takes too long, and I'm not playing well enough. And I have a boss who is expecting me to work today, so. Oh, come on, all the way through, dude. Oh, get up. Jeez. Ugh, stupid. I swear there is no rhyme or reason to these stupid blocks sometimes. Finally. With apologies to anyone who's just tuned in, I lost my control center on the stream, so I can't actually see the chat at the moment. Got it. Hello to anyone just joining. Doing a little high score run for Yars Revenge on the Atari 2600 right now, and I am not doing well, and probably going to be done when I lose this last life here. So we're about finished. Just a short stream I tried to throw into my lunch break at work. Come on. So yeah, I'm still about 105,000 off of my personal best, let alone the mark I was shooting for today. And I was assuming that I would have more lives in the barrel than I do right now. Jeez, almost died. Down to my last life right now. I'm stretching it out okay, but I gotta start. Gotta start building that up a little bit if I'm to come even close to my personal best. Come on. All right. So there's one extra life. Oh, hey, I'm up to 3 now. cracking 200K would at least be respectable. I think I'll do that. Whoops, lost my control center again for the stream. Come on. Trying to get my stream back here. All right, 201. All right, that's respectable, but not good enough. I don't have high hopes, but I'm actually getting into... Jeez! Oh my gosh. Alright, we're in wild territory right now. I don't know what that co-title is doing. Thought I had a beat on him. He's moving way too much. It's getting trickier and trickier to get these extra lives because of how much he moves. Well, it's not bad. $218. So for anyone just tuning in, my personal best is 277, and I'm going for 300 right now. And I hadn't played this in a long time, so was... Oh, that was pointless. Oh my gosh, I just killed myself. Great, now I'm really not going to get my high score. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, looks like everybody's dropped off, so no one to say goodbye to, but for anyone who watches this later, thanks for watching, and stay blocky.